Everyone thought my fiancée ran away because she didn't love me anymore. My name is Ethan, and after 4 years together, today was supposed to be the happiest day of my life. The church was packed. My parents were smiling. Her father couldn't stop crying. But when the music started, Emily never walked down the aisle. 5 minutes became 15. Then 30. Her bridesmaids searched every room. Her phone was still in the dressing room. Her wedding dress was hanging on a chair. But Emily was gone. The police arrived within an hour. Nobody saw her leave. Security cameras showed something even stranger. She walked outside through the back entrance wearing jeans, a hoodie, and sunglasses as if she'd planned it. Everyone blamed me. Her family accused me of cheating. My friends whispered that she'd gotten cold feet. Social media exploded with headlines calling me the groom who was left at the altar. For weeks, I barely left my apartment. Then, exactly 6 months later, a package appeared at my front door. No return address. Inside was our wedding ring and a single handwritten note. I never wanted to leave you. Trust no one, especially my father. I froze because Emily's father was sitting in my living room and he had no idea the package had just arrived. My hands were shaking as I hid the note inside my pocket. Emily's father smiled and asked if I was doing okay. For the first time, I wondered if the man crying at the altar had been acting all along. That night, I secretly opened the package again. Under the ring was a tiny storage card taped beneath the box. Inside were videos Emily had recorded days before the wedding. "If you're watching this," she said, fighting back tears, "then I disappeared exactly as planned." Planned? My heart stopped. She explained that she'd accidentally discovered her father was laundering millions through his construction company. Even worse, he had forged documents using my identity. If the authorities found the fraud, I would take the fall. She tried confronting him. Instead, he threatened both of us. The only way to protect me was to disappear before the wedding and collect evidence in secret. I couldn't believe it. The woman I'd spent 6 months hating had actually been trying to save my life. Then, another video began. Emily whispered, "I'm sending this only because I'm running out of time." Behind her, I noticed a calendar, today's date. She had recorded it just hours earlier. She was still alive. Then, the camera suddenly fell. A man's voice shouted, "She's here!" The video cut to black. At that exact moment, someone started pounding on my front door. The pounding grew louder. When I opened the door, 2 federal investigators stood outside. They already knew about Emily. Someone had anonymously sent them thousands of financial records overnight. The evidence pointed directly to her father. We rushed to an abandoned warehouse mentioned in Emily's videos. Inside, we found her tied to a chair but still alive. Her father had realized she'd copied every document. He planned to disappear before sunrise. Instead, he was arrested before he reached the highway. Over the next few months, investigators uncovered years of fraud involving fake companies and stolen identities. Every charge against me disappeared. Emily finally told me the truth. She never stopped loving me. She believed disappearing was the only way to keep me alive. Months later, we stood together again, not inside the same church. Not with hundreds of guests. Just the 2 of us on a quiet beach. No secrets. No lies. No fear. As we exchanged simple rings, I realized something important. Real love isn't proven by perfect moments. It's proven by the sacrifices people make when everything falls apart. Sometimes the person who seems to betray you is the one fighting the hardest to protect you. If you enjoyed this story, please like this video and subscribe to Split Tales for more stories. Until next time.